going on, guys? It's your boy the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another Mythical Monday video. Now, as always, people, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, this is a different Mythical Monday matchup today, man. I was thinking about what to do. I never have this plan, by the way. I always just literally come to my phone and think, what am I going to do today? This Mythical Monday matchup is a different one, but it's an interesting one. And I don't know how many people would have thought about it, but let's go for it anyway here. TEOFIMO Lopez and Danny Garcia at 140 pounds, junior welterweight. Who wins this and how? Now, first of all, Danny Garcia, he's still an active fighter. I think he's still an active fighter. He's due to fight at light middleweight. He has fought at welterweight and junior welterweight, but Danny Garcia's best years for me were definitely at junior welterweight. He was a unified champion. He picked up some solid wins at that division. He was a very, very good fighter before moving up to welter. Had some success up there. But, junior welterweight was where Danny Garcia was at his best. He defeated the likes of Zab Judah, Lucas Matisse. He beat Eric Morales, albeit Eric Morales that wasn't in his prime. But Danny Garcia had a good run at light welterweight. He was the number one guy at 140 pounds. That was pretty unanimous. He was, back then, he was really looked at as, a top level fighter. Somebody that was very marketable. He had a lot going for him at that time. I remember he was one of the cornerstone fighters of the BBC at that time when it was just kind of up and running. And, he was doing really well, Danny Garcia, man. Moved up to welterweight, didn't get as much success up there. Has been inactive over the last few years. But, lost to Errol Spence pretty comprehensively. Then he got a win. I can't remember who it was again. He got another win after that, I think. And his career at the moment, I don't think Danny Garcia right now is his full focus is on boxing. He's got a lot of interests outside of boxing. He seems to be doing well with his businesses. But as a fighter, as a young fighter, Danny Garcia was a very, very good fighter, man. He had his dad in the corner there, which kind of leads me on to this particular matchup against a TEOFIMO Lopez, somebody who's just moved up to light welterweight. Also has his dad in the corner. That's very brash. The build up to this would have been quite something. The two dads going at it. Both of the fighters know how to talk. It would have been a Philly versus Brooklyn type of, scenario. Philly against New York. This would have been an interesting fight, and it would have been a good matchup technically as well. TEOFIMO Lopez appears to be more dynamic. He's more athletic than Danny Garcia, but Danny Garcia has a tremendous left hook. He's got a good right hand. He's got solid fundamentals. He doesn't look the quickest. He doesn't look the fastest, but what he does is he's got great timing, fantastic timing. And would he have been able to time TEOFIMO Lopez, who did brilliantly against Josh Taylor, brilliantly against him, like really wowed me with that performance. And then obviously the way how he beat Lomachenko as well. Would he have been able to do that to Danny Garcia, a prime Danny Garcia at junior welterweight? Very interesting fight, man. They're both around the same height, about 5'8". TEOFIMO Lopez, yeah, he's also got great fundamentals as well. Very athletic. Seems to take a shot pretty well, but he has been down. He has been put down in his career. Danny Garcia more than capable of doing that against TEOFIMO Lopez, but would he have been able to keep him down? The chin area, I think Danny Garcia's got the better chin. He's actually got a very good chin, Danny Garcia. He's been caught by some hellacious punches and he stayed on his feet. His toughness is pretty underrated, I think, Danny Garcia. But TEOFIMO Lopez, would he have been able to put a dent in him? It would have been a very good clash of styles. The dads in the corner would have made it an entertaining build-up. The fighters itself, neither fighter likes to take too much of a backward step. They both like to assert control in the ring. So I could just imagine this fight being in New York. Definitely would have been in New York, the Barclays Center. There would have been a lot of people in there, a lot of the Latin community in there. This would have been a very interesting fight, man. And I want to get your opinion on it because for me, I'm kind of leaning towards possibly TEOFIMO Lopez edging this on points. And maybe that's a bit of recency bias, but, he surprised me the way how he beat Josh Taylor. He surprised me the way how he beat Lomachenko as well. I thought that he could win, but he did very well to pull it out. Not many people were backing him. I think that maybe just the extra athleticism of TEOFIMO Lopez. And I'm not just using that as a reference to now, because Danny Garcia, even when he was younger, wasn't particularly athletic. But I say that And look how Danny Garcia controlled and beat Amir Khan. You know, looked like he was losing the fight, timed him fantastically, went on to win that. So this is not a cut and dry situation where, you know, it's a very difficult one to pick. I'm leaning towards Teofimo Lopez on points, but Danny Garcia is also, when he was making that run at junior welterweight, had some kind of dodgy wins there, dodgy decision wins. The Lamont Peterson one springs to mind, where he won that on points, and you know a lot of people thought he lost it. So yeah, there are some other examples as well, but I just maybe Teofimo Lopez would have been able to edge out, but then he lost to Kambosos, you know. So maybe it would depend on the mindset of Teofimo Lopez going into this one. It's a difficult one to call, but that's my aim with these Mythical Monday matchups. I want to struggle picking a winner here. And this is another rematch. This is another fight where I am kind of struggling. So I'm going to need your help, as always, in picking a winner. Danny Garcia at junior welterweight against Teofimo Lopez now, who's supposed to be retired, but I'm not sure. He has given up the belt. But who would have won if they fought? How would the fight have gone? Let me know your opinions in the comment section below, guys. And look out for more Mythical Monday matchup videos. I'll catch you guys on the next one.